Hi, thank you for coming back to the Amber Shows. Listen, the horns are blaring, the kids are playing. The Omega Psi just did a march dance, a Jubilee dance in Baltimore. So it's a wonderful thing going on today. What a happy Friday, makes for a great weekend. Okay, so I was just thinking about some people who were interested in buying a house, and I have a family member and a good friend that are in real estate, and so I just wanted to give a couple of pointers. If you're thinking about buying a house, you should get a pre-approved loan. That's the first thing. Then come in either at or just slightly below the asking price so that they know that you're serious. Also, put in an escalation clause. Now, an escalation clause is, for instance, if you put in a bid for $400,000, but you really believe the house might be $460,000. So if you put in your clause that you're willing to go up as far as $450,000, $440,000, whatever, where you've gone up, then at least they know that you are interested in the house, and they may meet that price, and you end up not spending as much money as they wanted you to, and still under what you were able to, under what you wanted to pay. So it's good. So put in an escalation clause, and also do a pre-inspection before offer. It may cost more, but it'll also help in the super tight budget and market. Also, tell your realtor, Keith, Star, oh my God, I love this house. I really want this house. When you let your realtor know how much you love the house, they'll see that you feel connected to the house, and they'll make sure you really have a good chance at getting it. Also, research the market. Compare prices to a year ago for the house that you're looking for. Visit the local schools. Go to the Starbucks or something and just chat with the neighbors and see if there's a listing, also a listing service, and then scroll through the recent posts that they had. Don't let your emotions now steal your wallet. So don't overpay and get wrapped up in the heat of the competition. It's not the only house that can make you happy, whether you love it or not. Really, things like that, big purchases like that, they actually choose you. I'm a spiritual person, and I believe in the choosing. So the person or the thing or something that you really wanted, it chooses you. You don't really choose it. If it's meant for you, it will be. Okay? So get to shopping, and happy shopping, and you have a little bit more knowledge on what to do when you are looking for a home. Now, also, make sure that you keep your dogs on leashes. I've just been noticing lately that there's so many signs where people have lost their furry babies. And I love animals. Please keep your dogs on a leash. Your dog should be on a leash at all times, no matter how trained your dog is. Keep them on a leash. That keeps them safe. If they're in an enclosed area, then it's okay. And if they're in an enclosed area, say in your backyard or something like that, keep track of your dog, or put a bell or something on the dog so you can hear if someone's trying to steal your dog or hurt your dog or anything like that. Layla Ali, she spoke up today about the Floyd Mayweather fight. I love her. She said that she, of course, does not believe that Mayweather is better than her father, that her father is the greatest, and that's common sense. We all know that anyway. She did say that she knows the Mayweather family really well, and that she feels that Floyd Mayweather is a broken guy, that he, just because he has millions and millions of dollars, he makes very poor decisions. He's been in many domestic abuse situations, and it's just bad that he doesn't have the people around him that he should have. He only has yes people around him. When you have that many millions of dollars, nobody tells you no. They let you get away with and do anything you want to do. So he doesn't have people giving him good advice. She said she really sometimes wants to reach out to him, but she has yet to do so. She also said she believes that Manny Pacquiao will be winning the fight. Benny King passed away. He was the R&B crooner in the 1960s. His first hit was Spanish Harlem. He did There Goes My Baby, that my man Charlie Brown redid and tore it up. So he did Stand By Me. he used to date my sister. I was a little girl, and I used to hear her talking and to her girlfriends on the phone, and she'd be telling them how when she went with him, because she was much older than me, and she went with him, and she said that he had always told her that he'd always looked for a woman like her throughout his entire life. With her style and her flair and personality, he said every woman he had, he always judged them by her standards. So rest in peace to Benny King, and rest in peace to my sister as well. She's passed away as well. All right, you guys, have a wonderful weekend. Be safe, and I'll be back to you tomorrow. Thank you for coming to the Amber Shows.